Grey Goose is seeped in style that is born from authenticity. We hope to inspire you to develop your own style because we believe that each one of us is born stylish.
Welcome to Born Stylish with me, Pria Kataaria Puri. This is where we take you on a whirlwind ride through the world of high fashion and luxury and bring you face to face with your favorite style icons as we get them to dish out their secrets. Our style theme this week is polished panache, characterized by poised confidence, some serious sophistication, and a whole lot of effortless elan, all of which my guest tonight is loaded with. A stalwart who rocks Indian cinema and conquers international territories while also bending time and getting younger by the day. The global Indian superstar, Mr. Polished Panache himself, Anil Kapoor. Welcome to Born Stylish, Anil. It's really a pleasure to have you on the show.
Thank you so much.
Well, you've got this exuberance for life that really shines through, and I think that's what makes you this forever young style wizard, ageless and effortless.
Compliments are always welcome, but obviously I'm not delusional. I know where I stand, and I don't take myself seriously. So whenever anybody really pays me all kinds of compliments, I don't...
Because I think for you it comes naturally.
No, it's not the question of naturally, but I just feel you have to age gracefully. And so once you age gracefully, and I think automatically you're less stressed, and you accept how you look. It's part of life. Nobody is immortal. You know, everybody has to go up.
You seem really far from aging gracefully. I don't think you're even aging.
You should come in the morning and see me when I get up in the morning from my bed.
We are all in a mess. I mean, we all look like a mess.
No, it's not the question of being in a mess. Everything is stiff. This is paining, that is paining. Of course, then when you work out, getting the blood circulation going, you know.
Yes, like, very true.
Yes, yeah.
Very true. So, Anil, you look uber stylish at all your events. No one can match your polished panache. So, is that a persona that you put up for the media, or is that the real Anil Kapoor?
There's no persona as such. Of course, I enjoy dressing up. You want to feel good about it yourself. So whatever makes me feel good, I do that. And that's what, I think that's what reflects. And I came from a very humble background, but my mom and my parents saw to it that we ate the best and you know, whatever they could afford, you know, wear the best clothes, even if she had to stitch it on her own. So I think from childhood it has been instilled thanks to my mother. You know, whenever I went to any get together or a birthday party of children, everybody felt I'm very rich because
very well dressed.
Very well dressed.
But this is also, you know, Punjabi's large-hearted way of living. They eat well, they dress well.
Amdani athani kharcha rupeya.
Okay, I believe you have an alter ego, one that talks to you through the mirror and gives you pep talks whenever you need it. So, is this a motivational technique or is this vanity?
I remember from school, when I was there in my class also, so people would call me an entertainer or a joker or a savage. So for me, my idea was to, you know,
you always had it in you, wanting to
entertain. So looking in the mirror also is somewhere I'm entertaining myself.
So when was the first time you started doing this?
I was very short. I was very short, and my brother, Bonnie, was very tall. And I was very conscious. I said, I'm very short. The first thing I did was go in front of the mirror and watching myself. I said, why has God made me so short? And then all the cupboards and all the, you know, everything which was in wood in my house had all those marks where I'm trying to see how tall I become. Yeah. So that's the time it started with height, and then it went on to the face, and the hair, and then obviously then I just fell in love with the mirror.
Well, so ignore me, pretend the camera is the mirror, and let's hear it from your alter ego, the talk that it gives you. Come on.
What do you want me to say? Like, I could say, who can look better than me? Kya kar rahi ho, Shyam ko? Good looking. Man's looking so good. How do I look? Yeah, that kind of thing.
Wow, that was awesome. That was really awesome. Yeah. I'm going to use this technique. So who were your style icons when you were growing up?
Yeah, I used to like the way Devanand. There was Shami Kapoor. He had his own style of dressing up, behaving, and you know, that kind of thing. And there was a lot of leaders, like as I said, when I was growing up, there was Jawaharlal Nehru, who was a style, for me was a style icon. And I think now with the exposure, fashion has become an art. People take it seriously. There are professionals, there are stylists, there are designers. Of course, there are a lot of still illiterate people who look down upon fashion, look down upon people who dress up well, and they feel it's all about style. They don't know that it's an art. It's a
Yes.
great business.
It's also a way of expressing yourself.
It's like painting, and
Yeah.
you're happy. It makes you happy.
Well, today your mustache and your stubble has become your trademark. But initially, when you joined the industry, you faced a lot of criticism for your mustache and for not being hero material. So how did you turn things around and create this whole hero image?
I feel in this kind of profession there are many people who are much more talented than you are, much better looking than you are. But it's, they don't get the opportunities, and there are certain people who get the opportunities, but they don't really make the most of the opportunities. For me, I was fortunate and I was destined that I got this opportunity, and I grabbed it with both hands and I did my best. I was not good looking, I had mustache was a problem, I had very small eyes, and when I used to smile, my eyes used to close. When there is a painting and there's already something on that painting, so you're fixed with that.
It's difficult to change it.
Change it. So, but if you have a canvas which is completely clean, which is a face without anything, so you can
then
put
there's possibilities.
possibility of doing little things. But then whatever was my minus point, I tried my best to make it into my plus point. I worked towards how I look, I dress up, how I perform, how I speak my lines. I just kept on working, and I'm still working. So the work is still in progress.
Great. I believe you would tie a bandana.
Because my hair was very sadhana cut. Like Sadhana ji was a great actress, which has this fringe.
Yeah.
So my hair, and obviously we were not aware of all the products at that time. The products which came much later, and of course we could not really afford it. Those products.
That time, I think
so we used to
use it.
there was no shampoo. Shampoo is to wash our hair with the Lifebuoy soap or Lux if you were lucky. So it's that kind of situation. So obviously the hair would be completely haywire. The face, the hair would almost come to my eyes. So actors have to have a big forehead. So as to wear try my best to make my forehead big. So
improvise.
I
remember we suddenly saw you then in Slumdog Millionaire, 24 and Mission Impossible 4. And with that emerged Anil Kapoor version 2.0, upgraded to international standards. So what was that whole transition like?
For me, the best thing about that success and that exposure was, meeting great people. People who are globally successful are different people. They're much more humble, and they are always ready to give, and they're ready to impart their knowledge and they're good listeners.
Your Hollywood adventure has really upped your style quotient. So was there anyone who guided you through this transformation?
Over there, for every event, there are a lot of brands and there are a lot of stylists who style you for the Golden Globe, for the Oscars, and for the Screen Actors Guild Award, for the BAFTAs and all. So there were certain designers who dressed you up. So obviously that was also a new experience for me. It never used to happen over here. Now it's become a very common thing over here.
Yes.
That, people are dressed up and all. I can see the transition which has happened over here, and I'm very, very happy that the biggest and the best designers are dressing up all our actors and actresses.
Which is great,
Which is great, and today everybody is looking cool, dignified, well-dressed.
And their best.
At the best, so which is great. Yeah.
From a boy with humble beginnings to a man who's not only conquered Bollywood, but also Hollywood. What was that one moment you felt in your life that was your fly-beyond moment? The moment where you felt closest to your dreams?
You see, we are basically dreamers, So every day we dream for the stars, and that's what keeps us going. So you can't say every moment. Every day there is one moment where you feel that you're close to the dream and you want to achieve that, you want to reach out, you want to work towards it, motivate yourself. And
so for you, that moment is every day because you're trying to achieve something.
Every day.
Very well said. On that note, Anil, we're going to take a short break. But I still have lots to talk about to this man with oodles of style and his wicked sense of humor. So stick around, we will be right back.
If I was 40, I would say I'm 50. If I'm 35, I would say I'm 55. Yeah, sala 55 hoga kitna young lag raha hai. People hide their ages, I would increase my age.
Welcome back. I'm in conversation with the eternally stylish Anil Kapoor. So Anil, what's your secret for looking this fit at 58?
Well, I'm going to be 59 now.
But, you look far from it.
So when you say that, how old are you? So I would always say, if I was 40, I would say I'm 50. If I'm 35, I would say I'm 55. Yeah, sala 55 hoga kitna young lag raha hai. People hide their ages, I would increase my age.
That's actually a great tip. Well, you've often joked about that your biggest contribution to Indian cinema is your stubble and moustache. But jokes apart, I'm sure all the balding men out there are dying to know your hair care routine. So do you have one? Or is it good old Punjabi genes?
Don't take care.
So it is good old Punjabi genes.
Yes, absolutely. No. Grandfather, who left us, had a lot of hair when he passed away. And my dad, when he left us, he had a lot of hair on his head. I hope also that when I...
Recall in cancer.
all of us go away, up there...
You have a full flock of hair on your head.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Don't have to wear a topi.
Okay. Well, Miss Indias may come and go, but there will always, always be only one Mr. India, and that is you, sir, Mr. Anil Kapoor.
Thank you.
So let's pretend that you are Mr. India for a day. Whose wardrobe would you go and steal?
I like certain vintage stuff. There are certain things which are not made now, so I would like to steal those, yeah.
Okay. And what would you be wearing, considering you're invisible?
You know, I can afford to be naked, no?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. There's very heat in India and
Yeah,
Mumbai especially.
completely.
It's better to be naked and you're invisible and nobody can see you. I would love
Absolutely.
to do that, yeah.
Free.
Free, absolutely.
Well, time now for the most favorite part of the show called Style Files.
Yes.
I'm going to ask you a few questions and you are going to give me quick, witty, spontaneous replies. So are you ready?
Let's try, why not?
Okay. Your most spectacular style moment.
Yes, I remember doing this film, Ram Lakhan. There was a shot where I'm supposed to walk on the music. And I just, walked and till today people want me to walk like that. And I just did it. As a matter of fact, it was Mr. Ghai who I just saw him walking like that in that shot. And of course, I remember Devanand. I just always liked the way Devanand walked. And obviously, I have a different kind of a personality, different kind of a face. But
So you did it your way.
I did my way.
Your most embarrassing style moment.
Every day. Every day.
No, I don't believe that.
Seriously, I swear on God. I swear on God. For me, for my children in my house, everybody says that if I wear one or two shirts, I keep on wearing them for years and years.
It's your comfort level.
It's a comfort level.
Your style guru in Hollywood.
Ryan Gosling. I like the way he carries his clothes, and of course, there's George Clooney who carries his suits very well.
One trend you have followed in the past that you hate when you think of it today.
The bling.
I remember you wearing like a Ganji style,
No, bling I've worn a lot in my shows. And when I see myself, I say, oh God, was I really wearing this? And of course, a lot of busy shirts.
A man must never underestimate the value of a great.
Sometimes, Achkan can have a lot of power,
Yeah.
And I remember Jawaharlal Nehru, the way he used to dress up. A lot of grace, dignity and power.
Absolutely.
And still, there was, he used to look very romantic also. Powerful and romantic. It's a great combination.
Yeah. Absolutely right. One style lesson you've learned since you've been in the limelight.
Never overdress yourself. Never overdress. Try your best to and dress for the occasion. The less is always more. Yeah.
Great. Your fashion fetish.
Ties.
And what is that fascinates you about ties?
Because I can't afford to buy all the other clothes. So seriously. Because I feel that certain clothes are very, it's just the brand. It's ridiculous to pay that kind of money. So if I go there, so I just feel, okay, at least let me pick up a tie.
Madhuri Dixit, Sridevi, Juhi Chawla, who was hotter then and who is hotter now?
I think all three were hotter and all three are hotter now. And I'm not trying to be diplomatic because all three have their own style, their own charm, their own, bag of tricks as performers and beautiful, all three of them. And I was fortunate to work with all three of them.
An international actress you think is smoking hot?
See, at the moment I find Jennifer Lawrence very talented. For me, talent is very important.
The number of times you've been made to say the word jackass. And I don't know if I'm saying it properly.
No, I think I'm going to follow you. Jackass.
Sorry. No, you have to say it your way.
I'm going to say your way. Jackass.
You're embarrassing me. I'm so sorry.
No. Sounds good.
Remember Anil Kapoor with scary chest hair? What would you say to him today?
To be honest, I loved it at that time. Now also, obviously, I've shaved off my chest and I love it now also. So.
Great. Well, thank you so much. That was excellent. Some really jackass answers there. On that note, Anil, I'm going to take another quick break. But before that, I'd like to remind everyone about our Mighty Cool contest. Take a picture of yourself in an outfit that best fits this week's theme, polished panache, and upload it with our hashtag. The most stylish of the lot wins a gift hamper from Grey Goose Jazz Journeys music CDs. We'll be right back with the amazing Anil Kapoor.
No matter what you wear, your face is the mirror
Yes.
of what you're feeling. For me, the style is from within.
Welcome back. I'm chatting with the sophisticated Anil Kapoor, or should I say, the stylish father of Bollywood's fashionista Sonam Kapoor. Do you like to be addressed as Sonam's dad?
I think which dad doesn't want to be addressed like that?
You know, she has really carved out a niche for herself. Did you always feel she would make it this big?
I want her to be happy. For me, when I see her happy, I feel she's the most successful person in the world.
So when it comes to fashion, does the father-daughter equation change to the student-teacher, you being the obedient student?
My wife, both my daughters are, it comes very naturally to them. I think it's more they've taken from my wife, their mother, who, was into fashion. She's been a model and very well-respected designer. I think it's in their blood. It's nothing from my side of the family. It's from her side of the family, yes.
Okay, Anil, before you go, let's hear from you your ultimate style secret.
I think the style comes from within you, and I feel the more physically fit you are, there are times you're so fit and you're looking so fresh and energetic. Even if you wear a simple trouser and a shirt, it's going to look stylish.
Amazing, yes.
But if you're not fit, if you don't look after yourself and you do all the wrong things which affect your entire inner self as your outer self, ultimately, no matter what you wear, your face is the mirror of what you're feeling.
Yes, the attitude also.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Very well said. Thank you so much for coming on Born Stylish. Anil, it's been such a pleasure to have you here. And I'm feeling sad that you're going.
No, it's been wonderful. Honestly, it's been wonderful. There are certain times when they're not thought out answers. But there are certain things which really came out very organically. And, you learn from everything. So even in this interaction which I've had with you and I've spoken, I'm taking something from it.
Oh, it's a big compliment to me. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Would you ever buy a handbag made out of bottle caps or bracelets made out of rubber toy tires? Ilaria Fendi, one of the iconic Fendi sisters and the former designer at Fendi, has started a socially conscious luxury brand called Carmina Campus that uses recycled trash and waste to make luxurious handbags and accessories. We traveled all the way to Rome to meet her, and boy, did she amaze us.
Come si evince dal mio cognome, faccio parte di una famiglia della moda. Sono stata una grande amante della natura fin da piccola e allora, venendo a conoscenza di una bellissima azienda agricola qui a Roma, ho lasciato l'azienda di famiglia e ho acquistato questa azienda agricola e ho vissuto un anno sabbatico a contatto con la natura, studiando appunto da imprenditrice agricola. Poi, senza rendermene conto, in maniera molto naturale, evidentemente la mia creatività mi mancava, ho iniziato a collaborare con delle NGO che si occupavano appunto dei diritti delle donne e quindi ho iniziato a lavorare su delle vecchie conference bags e ho iniziato a lavorarci sopra abbinando dei materiali di riuso che trovavo qua e là. Dal 2006 è nata Carmina Campus. Trovo il materiale e il materiale mi dice che cosa può diventare in una seconda vita. Non so, ad esempio, la borsa che ho oggi. Allora, praticamente queste sono le buste nere della spazzatura. Le borchie che sono sopra sono gli interni delle lattine delle bibite. Sono stata a quella che un tempo si chiamava ancora Bombay e sono stata a Goa, ho delle bellissime sensazioni, l'artigianato indiano è ben più avanti, mi ricordo un artigianato meraviglioso. Sicuramente l'India è una grande ispirazione per tutti. Sono ritornata a far moda in una maniera che mi appaga e quindi sono molto felice di aver intrapreso questa strada con dei valori sani che porto avanti, che mi fanno riamare anche e mi fanno ripensare a che cos'è la parola lusso, a quello che realmente la moda potrebbe fare per questo cambiamento. Perché penso che in un momento di crisi la creatività è il motore che fa andare avanti.
And with that, we reach the end of this week's style journey. We'll be back soon enough, ready to uncover yet another style icon's well-kept style secrets. Until then, set the social media buzz, goodbye, and stay stylish. The number of times you've been made to say the word jackass.
Jackass.
Sorry. No. You have to say it your way.
I'm going to say you're a jackass.